Welcome to the back to back. If y'all were on my Love and Marriage Huntsville live earlier, you would have known that I was going live right now to review Real Housewives of Potomac. Go ahead and say hello in the chat, and also let me know what y'all rate the episode, because the episode was not giving, in my opinion. The episode was not giving, and let me know if I'm the only one. But I am not impressed by this Mia G open relationship, sexually exploratory storyline. And the reason why I'm not here for it is because I'm not surprised. Y'all know how Mia get down? Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this? Like, really? Y'all wasted my time. Y'all see how on all the other episodes of Real Housewives of Potomac, whenever they did talk about Mia, I didn't talk about it in my reviews. When they talked about Mia and they talked about Jacqueline or the sexual experiences that they had or didn't have, or them taking showers together, I didn't say a word about it because I don't care. Okay? We know how Mia gets down. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and hop into the review. Shout out to y'all who are here again for the back-to-back. Hey, Miss Ann. Hey, Carolina Gal. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Okay, and if y'all have any other thoughts about the episode, be sure to comment, turn up the live chat, but don't forget to hit the like button before we get into the video. All right, so y'all, the episode starts out and we see Karen and Giselle. We see Giselle's house. We see her 10 by 15 trailer attached to the end of it. It's nice. It's nice. The inside is nice. I'm not going to act like the inside of Giselle's house is not nice. The inside is nice. But the outside looks like she went to Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and told somebody, hey, come build an addition onto my house, but I only got this much money for you to do it with. And the builder probably went to her and said, well, Miss Giselle, this doesn't really go with the current aesthetic of your home. I think that you should get, brick grade. She said, nah. Go get that damn trailer from Home Depot or Lowe's and attach the shit to the side of my house. And as long as the inside look good, that's all I care about. So that's just how I feel, okay? The inside of the house is nice. Like Karen said, the chandelier was nice. Karen brings over a Gucci gift for both of the girls, hey y'all, for their 16th birthday. Not Lego house, which I thought was nice. I was like, that's nice of her. One of the things we do always see is that Karen and Giselle, they may fight, but for whatever reason, they keep it cute at the end of the day. I think they know that this is just a check and that Giselle just does the most, which is why Karen is like, I'll entertain it. Now, I was not letting up on Karen a couple weeks ago whenever I was telling y'all that I wanted her to use her influence for good. Giselle is usually the villain on the show. And Karen does not empower, well, sometimes, but not all the time. Not enough for me. Karen, it doesn't feel like Karen is empowering the other women to speak against Giselle as much as I would like her to. I wish that she would do a little bit more. I really do. Because she's the only I do think that Wendy and Candace are more than capable of taking down the Green Eye Bandits. But for whatever reason, I don't think that they'll do it. I don't think that they'll do it unless they have that third power, which is Karen. So anyway, Karen drops off the Gucci gift. And whenever she drops off the Gucci gift, they end up getting into the drama. They want to talk about what's tea. And what's tea right now is Mia. So the other thing that they talk about is Karen's live show. Y'all, I'm forgetting because it really was not given. They also talk about Karen's live show. Karen, I don't think that the live show is really going to give based on the previews that we see for next week. It don't look like it's going to give, but we know that Karen is the comedian of the show, so we really don't care, right? Anyway, the live show. Next, let's talk about what y'all really want to talk about, which is Jacqueline and Mia. Giselle, I have to say this. I actually was here for you this episode, Giselle, with your messy ass. With your messy ass, okay? Big Lotto grandma looking at. Girl, I was here for you this episode, Giselle. Okay, Nick. Now, I was here for you because somebody had to be messy when it came to Mia, and you were very direct. I started out and I told you I really don't care because we know how Mia got down, but really that was the best part of the episode, was that Giselle was actually asking the questions. So Giselle starts to, prompt Karen and be like, hey, girl, this is what I heard in Miami. Did you see the two of them taking a shower together? And Karen is like, girl, what? No, they wanted to be seen. So Karen acts like she's surprised, even though she's probably not really surprised. They also talk about the possibility of Mia buying Jacqueline a Porsche, because she said, if I'm winning, then my girl got to be winning too. I will tell y'all only have to ask Jacqueline one question, and that will give you the answer to everything that you need to know and every follow-up question that you need to know. The single question that you need to ask Jacqueline is if she was in the damn Lobster strip club restaurant with Mia. And if her answer is yes, you already know how it went. You already know how it went. They probably was besties in the club. I know they were besties before that. I know they didn't just meet in the strip club. But I'm saying, if they both was in the same environment, you win, I win. You probably get a man like G who is like, hey, I want you and I want your friend too. And Mia's probably like, for a check. And you would do it too for a check. That's what Mia did. Like, that's just my point of view on it. That's the way she moves. And then you also have to realize one of the things that we always see in common, or not always, but a lot of the times what we see in common are women like Marlo, who come from foster care. They come from a rough upbringing and they depend on their sexuality and tricking men off for survival. So I don't think that is too far off that Mia was doing the same thing and also wanted her friend to benefit off of it, because, girl, you probably feel like you owe her. Number one, that's your bestie. Number two, her mama raised you whenever your mama couldn't take care of you. So none of this is a surprise to me. Like, Mia didn't even want to tell us that she actually worked in a strip club last year. I'm surprised that she's telling us anything additional about her and Jacqueline. Now, anyway, Giselle is reminding Karen about the fact that Mia said that she allowed Jacqueline to have sex with one of her boyfriends. But Giselle tried to add a little bit of spice to it and said that Mia watched. I don't remember Mia saying that in the car. If she did, they edited it out, but I don't know why the hell they would. So I think Giselle was just kind of lying and adding a little bit on, but it's not too far off that she would watch. So y'all, let's go on. Let's talk about Wendy. Wendy is in the hospital. She's doing outpatient care for these kidney stones. And I told y'all whenever I was watching the preview for this season, when they rolled her, I'm not laughing that she had a kidney stone, okay? I hope she had a good recovery. But I'm laughing because of the theatrics behind it. When I watched the preseason trailer and they showed Wendy being rolled through the hospital with her damn Christian Dior bag, I couldn't take it seriously. The Christian Dior bag was propped right up on the stretcher so the camera could see it. I just thought it was funny. I was like, okay. If I'm in the hospital, I don't think that I'm worried about taking that damn, my Christian Dior, propping the Christian Dior right on the bed. It just, to me, the preseason trailer tried to make it seem like it was something that was not scheduled. So yeah, I thought that was funny. Not only that, whenever Wendy came home from her outpatient surgery, she's laying down, her entire face is beat, and she got I'm just like, okay, y'all are funny. I know this is reality TV, and I know that she went to Housewives boot camp, and I probably would not be caught without some, like, just a light beat at least, especially on the show. You always want to look your best, but it was just funny to me. I was like, damn, y'all are doing the most. You barely walk, you laying down, but you got your Chanel earrings on. You got your face beat. You got your wig laid. I'm just so tired. I just work so hard. She does work hard. I'll give it to her. But the theatrics, okay? Her mama was so funny to me. Her mama had just got out of the hospital because she was stressing herself from working so hard. And I think that it's good that Wendy acknowledges that she needs to chill out because her daughter's going to do the same thing that she sees her do. Yeah, I think I think Wendy needs to acknowledge that she's done great for herself and for her life, and that she does not need to work as hard as she did before to get 4 degrees, do this, be a professor. Like, you don't have to do that, okay? So it was good to see her acknowledge that. Next, y'all, we'll move on to some more goodness, which is Candace in the video, and the budget was not low. It wasn't given low budget like y'all try to act like it was. It was a $25,000 budget. But the one thing I do know about our girl Candace is that she loves her a good vehicle. She will have a car in a music video. I was like, damn, okay, what connect y'all got with the antique car companies to have the car rentals and all the music videos, okay? I have not listened to the song. I know it released last night. I've only heard the snippets on Instagram. But if y'all heard the song, Candace and Trina, y'all tell me in the comments what y'all thought about it. So next, y'all, let's move on to Robyn and Juan and Robyn and Giselle, which I think we could just do as a catch-all because that's another thing that I don't give a fuck about. I give no fucks. I don't care. This episode really was not giving us anything. And it's like, okay, y'all want us to chill out, be in good spirits before the holidays. Because if y'all would have came to us on the colorism bullshit a couple weeks ago and I had to go sit up under my Christmas tree, I wouldn't have been thinking about y'all. But still, I guess y'all wanted to set us up for something boring. Now, Robyn and Juan and Robyn and Giselle, we find out that there's no wedding date for the 100,000th time, umpteenth time, buku. We find out for the millionth time that there's no wedding date set. Bravo. I don't know how many seasons we have to tell y'all that we do not care about Robyn and this wedding storyline. I feel like it's something else going on with Robyn and Juan. Don't care enough to investigate what's going on. But just based on the way that Juan said to Robyn, well, it's up to you. When do you want the wedding to be? And Robyn was like, no, it's not. It kind of gave like Juan, it's something that they both know that is holding them back from getting married. I feel like, I don't know if it's like a true obstacle or just a preference that they don't want to be married right now, but why not just say that? And then the way that Juan was like, oh, it's on you, Robyn, what do you want to get married? And she denied it, felt like neither one of them wanted to publicly take the blame for why they're not married yet. And it's just weird to me because if y'all have both decided that y'all don't want to be married yet, why not stand together as a united front and say we don't have a wedding day or we don't want to be married, we just want to be life partners? So the fact that y'all both try to stunt on each other in front of the camera and act like, oh, it's on you, Robyn. No, it's not. I was just like, what's really tea? But I really don't care. The next thing that they talk about is this prenup. Robyn wants to know if she should have an infidelity clause in the thing. And when I told y'all it's probably something holding them back, I wonder if Juan cheat real bad. Just wondering, okay? I wonder if Juan has done something in the relationship. Robyn has agreed to be engaged to him, but for some reason, she's hesitant to actually marry the man. And now she's setting up all of these fail-proof things so that way when he does fuck up, because it's very much giving like, when you do fuck up, I want to make sure I'm good and it's clean for us to break apart. That's just my point of view. I think that that's probably where the hesitance is coming from. But it's really no telling at all. It's really no telling. Juan is just like, yeah, we're not those people. I've been with you since I was 16 or 17. And yeah, I see y'all in the comments. I know it has been It's been rumored that Juan has cheated. I've heard that before. I've even seen a post like last week in one of these Facebook groups. And I don't know. I didn't think the post was real, but I'm sure that whenever they but I'm sure whenever Robyn and Juan fall out, he probably does things it's something going on there that they just don't want to talk about. Their relationship is not in a place to be married, and that's probably why she is chilling on it. B Stokes, she says, it's giving codependency, not love. I agree. I think that is something that's putting a halt on, but do y'all really care? I don't. So next, y'all, we get into Karen and Mia meeting up because Karen got to go run back the tea that she heard from Giselle earlier in the episode. And we find out that, yes, it's true that Mia and G have allowed other people into their bedroom. Whoop-de-whoop. G cheated on his last wife with Mia, who was a stripper in a strip club. Are y'all surprised? Are y'all surprised? The way that G flipped his tongue at Karen tells me that he is a non-attractive old man with money who can pay himself access to a lot of enjoyable things. And that's the life that he decided to live when he got with Mia. I mean, he's not like Michael Darby, but just remove all the assault allegations and the men in the hotels with Michael Darby, and just think about the old man with money. And that's exactly what I get when I think about G. So I'm not surprised. I'm sure that's probably why she was able to marry him. Now, let me pull a picture up because it is buffering and glitching. Now, good comment from B-Liz. B-Liz says, what money? And this is in reference to what Mia tells us at the end of the episode, which is that G ain't got no money. Girl, goodbye. I do believe that G has money. I do. But there is a little bit of doubt. I'm not gonna act like it's not, because why the fuck was y'all renting a house and y'all put what $20,000 worth of renovations into a rental? Does he or does he not have money? I have no idea. But I think that Mia was just saying that to try to be funny. I think he got a little money, but maybe not as much money as they try to act like. I don't know. But for a man to be that unattractive and still be able to have other women come into the bedroom with him and his wife, who also is, yeah, I feel like he got to have a little bit of money, because ain't nobody doing all that for free. Nobody is laying up in the bed with Mia and G for free. They are not that couple. They are not that couple. Okay, so y'all, we get to see the show. Oh, I skipped it. Karen and Mia meet up, and we find out that Peter's girlfriend actually was their girl, quote unquote. Peter's girlfriend used to sleep with Mia and G together, and that's why she was so triggered. We don't really find out anything else, but I guess we'll find out next episode whenever Giselle puts more pressure on Jacqueline. So next, y'all, we finally get to the Reasonably Shady show, the live podcast, and the theater was only about a quarter full. It was not. Yeah. This is the comment from Kimmy. Kimmy said the fact that Mia told us it was $450. I remember the fact that Mia told us that she made $450,000 made me think they were kind of broke anyway. That's a lot of money to most, but not for a housewife. Facts. When she said I make $450,000 a year, I was like, girl, don't you know that housewives get paid twice that for a season, for a couple months of your life? So imagine what they make annually. Like, girl, when she said that, yeah. I think he got some money, but probably not money like that. That's the comment for me. Now, anyway, y'all, we get to the show. The show was probably about a quarter full. I'm not surprised. Full. Now, what I was surprised was that y'all was pulling wine on stage and Ashley Darby on stage for free labor. I'm just like, the show could have been much more entertaining, to Karen Huger's point. The fact that she was taking notes, do not hire drunk hosts, because the host came out there talking about Robyn. Bryant. Do not hire a drunk host. Yeah, Karen was really the comedian of the entire episode, and she made it entertaining. So, y'all, the real drama went down at the end of the episode whenever Giselle is able to get Jacqueline one-on-one. And she ends up asking Jacqueline, have you ever slept with G? And Jacqueline was like, you'll have to ask Mia. I can't answer that. You'll have to ask Mia. Girl, what? Why did you just say no? Why did you just say no? Jacqueline, how dumb. How dumb. You can't lie? Both of these girls are really bad at lying. She also wants to know if her car was bought by Mia. And Jacqueline was like, no, I work a job. None of them are actually answering the question yes or no. They're just mentioning the fact that they work jobs. Did she buy your car or no? So finally, Mia comes over. All the ladies congregate. You see Ashley, you see Sharice. Y'all, let me ask y'all a question. This episode, I was like, Sharice, why is you here? Sharice, why is you here? What was we calling her? Grand Dame of Baltimore? Sharice was literally just like, even when it came down to the body language, you see Jacqueline and Giselle on the same row in the shot. You see Mia you see Sharice in the background like this. I remember that's what she said. Sharice, you have only been on the show to co-sign what Robyn and Giselle had said the whole time, and you haven't really had your portion. I guess I just gotta wait a couple episodes to see Sharice actually pull her weight and start arguing with the Grand Dame. Oh no, not tickets costing $160 and $400 for a meet and greet. Girl, bye. Yeah, Sharice didn't add a thing. So Mia comes over, all the women congregate, and they end up saying, did you pay for her car? And Mia says, yeah, her car's on her name. Girl, so yes, you bought the car, but it's in her name, or it didn't even make sense that the car is in her name. To Robyn's point, you can buy somebody a car and the car still be in their name. You can. One of the things that be killing me is whenever I see girls online and they'll be like, my baby bought me a car. And it's like, nah, bitch, he just took care of the down payment. So when y'all asses break up, you still got a car note to pay for. So who knows? The car may have been paid in full by Mia, but it's in Jacqueline's name. So she like answered the question and tried to lie, but it was weird. It was just weird. Makia says, how did they profit $14,000 for the live show? It must be off the ticket sales. Those people actually must have paid a good amount of money to come see them. So yeah, whenever they ask Mia, okay, so now that we know about the car, has Jacqueline never been with G? And Mia goes, what? This is what we're talking about? Wait a minute. I think we need to compare notes. And I died laughing because wherever she said, wait a minute, in my mind, I was like, damn, they should have got together and coordinated what the hell they was going to say. And the fact that she said it out loud, that to me was the funny part. But that was pretty much it for the episode, y'all, besides Karen having those funny jokes. Thank you so much, Kendriana TV. I appreciate it. But this episode was very dry. Love and Marriage Huntsville to me actually gave. So if y'all were not a part of my lunchtime live earlier during lunch, go check out that video, okay? Love and Marriage Huntsville. And other than that, y'all, I forgot. I was about to say, when is the next time I'm gonna see y'all? Y'all, if you do not watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, you need to get on it, because next week, or is it next week or the week after? It is New Year's Eve next week, where they're gonna drop the trailer, or not drop the trailer. The reunion part 1 is going to premiere. And it actually looks like it was hitting Phoenix Astral in regards to Potomac. The review for next week was more entertaining than the whole damn episode. Yeah, girl. It was. It really was. It was boring, y'all. Kimmy says, Mia and Jacqueline probably did coordinate this, in all honesty. You would think they would have already agreed on what not to talk about on TV. Feels like they coordinated this part just for a storyline. I think they're just that dumb. I think they don't know what they want to share. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in to the other stuff. Oh, I forgot about that, and thank you for the question, because I was about to close this shit out. It was so boring. How I feel about Ashley's friend gaslighting Candace. Okay, I wanted to tweet after the show, but I try to be careful not to tweet anything where later on I'm like, girl, why did you say that? And when I was watching the preview for next week, and I seen Ashley's friend with her forehead and eyebrows, I was like, you a damn lie. You are a damn lie. You is a motherfucking lie. You are a lie. I do not think that Chris was risking his marriage to talk to her at the bar. That's on period. I don't give a damn what she says. I don't care what comes out of her mouth. When I seen the girl, I was like, ain't no damn way. It ain't no way. The fact that Candace said she looked like a Sesame Street character took me out, because she looked like a Sesame Street character. Eyebrows was on thick. Eyebrows was on thick. I was just like, girl, bye. Is exactly what I was thinking. So I can't wait for next week, y'all. And I was gonna say I can't wait for the cash trip, but they just came off the cash trip and he wasn't really giving like that. Besides, the colorism argument and all that other stuff. What I would like to know is how long Wendy and Robyn are gonna be cool. And I also want to know how long Robyn and Candace are gonna be cool, because something's gonna come back up. Robyn's gonna show her ass. But yeah. That's really all I got, y'all. I hope that I have something to come to y'all with over the holidays. I'm like, damn, is this really how we gonna close out? Like, it wasn't giving. But I will see y'all this week on Bondi. Wait, is it Bondi? No, I'll see y'all this week on Jamie That's Me's channel for an episode of Ooh Ladies First. I did not watch What Happens Live. I'll have to watch that. And then Real Housewives of Miami. Did that come out yet? I remember seeing the commercials, but I did not know that it was out yet, because I definitely feel like I could pick that up. Let me know whenever Real Housewives of Miami comes on, okay? But yeah. All right, y'all. With all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this boring ass review. Boring ass show. It's out. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to watch it. And with that being said, if you like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video. And if I don't see y'all before the holidays, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, just so you can see when I'm going on live. And y'all have a good one. Bye.